Welcome to Strength for the Journey. This is your host, Trish, here to encourage you in your life, your walk, and your journey. God designed a map uniquely for you, and He has a plan for you every day to follow. More good news? You never walk alone. God is right there with you. Hello, it is so nice that you have joined me today. And it's a new year, 2025. We have been through a lot of busy time, November and December. Thanksgiving, Christmas, we were having get-togethers with people. Now it is January. And at least here where I live, the snow is coming again. We've had snow and ice. And I have noticed each year it seems like that January is a rough time for a lot of people, because sometimes we're just stuck in the house and we don't see people as much like we did during the holiday season. It's just something about the joy of Christmas coming out of that. Sometimes it makes us sad. So I thought today I would look at one of the Psalms and talk to you about that. I love to read some of David's Psalms. He was such a good writer. Some of these psalms have been made into wonderful worship songs through the years. But particularly the psalm I'm looking at today is Psalm 77. And you know, David had a lot of time where he meditated on his difficulties, his depression. And that's what I want to talk about, is some of those issues with depression that you may be having at this time, and some ways that these things can help you when you read David's scriptures. I use those a lot for prayers myself and just make it personal to myself. But in particular, Psalm 77, if we look at verse 2, it says, "In the day of my trouble I sought the Lord," David says. "My sore ran in the night and ceased not. My soul refused to be comforted. I remembered God and was troubled. I complained and my spirit was overwhelmed." And that continues on his prayer. So one way that depression affects us is there's 4 ways. And one way is it overwhelms our spirit. I could just see David maybe having sleepless nights and just turning to right side, left side because of this depression. Also, the second point there is it awakes our memory. We can't turn our brain off sometimes. We just keep thinking about the past, maybe the future, worrying about it. Another is it robs us of sleep. And the fourth one is it seals our lips. It's 4 ways it affects our being. The second thing is depression is caused by a pessimistic outlook on life. We just think nothing is going right. We don't know what to do. Also, it's caused by an offending conscience. Maybe we have some unconfessed or unacknowledged sin in our life that we keep thinking about. That's God's Holy Spirit speaking to you and asking you to make a change and to draw closer to Him. Another reason it may be caused depression is by a complaining spirit. We have a negative attitude about everything and we're just not happy. The next one is unhealthy introspection. You look at yourself and you're not happy with yourself. Maybe you're not happy with the way you look. You want to make a change there. Another one is a low view of self. You just think you can't do anything right. That's actually related to verses 7 through 9 in chapter 77. There's many other reasons to be depressed. Physical conditions, adverse circumstances, maybe in our family, bad news, job conditions, weather, many other things that you can probably think of yourself. One way that this depression can be cured is live as far as possible a healthy life with enough sleep, good food, rest, relaxation, and exercise your body, because your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit. You are bought with a price, and the Lord wants to use you. When you realize that you're becoming depressed, admit it. Confess it. God knows you're depressed, so you might as well talk to him about it. That's what David did. Seek to be alone with God for a time of deep relationship. He is your friend. He is your advocate, and he wants to encourage you. And you are encouraged. Encourage yourself in the Word, with your walk, and with your work for God. Share your faith and love of God with others. Don't keep it to yourself. Meet people's needs. Help them out. In some cases, professional help may be needed and medication when you're depressed. Don't look down on that. If you need it, if you had strep throat and you needed medicine, you would take it. Sometimes a depression is a chemical imbalance and you might need some medicine. And God has had people invent that to help you. In such cases, seek out the counsel of godly men and women, also talking to someone, not keeping to yourself, not being alone. Pick up that phone and call a friend at your moment of despair. I'm so glad I got to share this with you. These points have helped myself and my family and friends, and I hope it will help you too. God bless you. On Journey with You, this is Trish.